All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode here on the Dividend Doggo Show, and I am bringing you in for an interesting review that I thought about, and I was just debating on making this video in the past by the quarters. So I wanted to break out because we just ended the first quarter, basically. The end of March came and went this weekend. The last trading day happened for the first. So this is going to be a pretty close to accurate drop of exactly how my portfolio performed. As you can see here from January 3rd of 2022, and we started the year out at $699,525.86. That is a mouthful. And then we saw it spike at the beginning of January all the way up to 736, drop back down to 697, and then it's kind of been on this roller coaster where it goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, and now we've been pushing back toward all-time highs pretty consistently here. You can see we hit 758.9, so almost $760,000 this past week at the end of March. But overall, what I wanted to really show you was the breakdown of the dividends earned for the first 3 quarters, first 3 months, the first quarter of 2022. Now, you're going to hear some barking in the background. That's Doggo out there running around, chasing off the wilderness here. So, super distracting. I'm really sorry, guys. So basically, what we're looking at here is a total market gain during the first 3 quarters of the year of 480 dollars in market gain, and then we have an earned dividend of $5,476.10. That brings us to a total of $22,956.11 of those two things combined. And this is money weighted average return of the investment being 3.16% of the total portfolio. Now, what I find really interesting about that is that let's break down by sector here what we were looking at. And you can see that healthcare and consumer both kind of were really close, just over that $1,500 this each part of the first quarter here, and then followed up by utilities at 1100, finance at 575, Coma Money at 452, tech at 120, industrials at 94, and then our monthly dividend stocks and the little bit that's on in the owner's rewards pie brought us in $82.04. So I thought this would be kind of an interesting way for you to see exactly how things were broken down for my portfolio and where from the pie the income is coming from that gets rolled back in. Now, every single one of these dollars went right back into the portfolio to buy future income. And the average yield, I believe, is somewhere just over 3% for the portfolio right now, which means that this is yielding a pretty significant amount, a little over $160 in forward income that I'm purchasing with just the first quarter of the year, which is pretty amazing. I would love to get it to where the portfolio is buying another $1,000 of income going forward. That's kind of a cascading amount that I just think is very staggering and very interesting to see when you're getting into the numbers being that high. So that is kind of the breakdown. This is a newer feature that they put in last year for M1 Finance that I wanted to kind of showcase because I think it's a really cool breakdown, being able to see exactly where which pies gave you what in dividends for the quarter. So I thought you would all appreciate getting to see that type of visibility from the portfolio. The next thing I wanted to show you was the breakdown of from the beginning of the year. You can see the dividends coming in. I'm not going to say every single one of these. You can slow down the video if you want to see exactly what the dividends were for every single stock coming in. I will have a video earlier on in this week that's going to showcase the full dividend breakdown for the month of March. But this was January going into February. This is the end of February going into March here. And you can see we had a lot of different dividends. We own quite a few companies, and you can just see the breakdown, all these little payments coming in consistently. This just makes me excited to be a dividend investor and just be an investor in general, because these companies are giving you a portion of their money back. Everything across the board here, the big ones that stand out are, Vistra and AbbVie and Mo. Those are all relatively large payments, all over $1,000 a payment. So that is a lot of money that I am not having to go out and work for. I'm just kicking back, relaxing, letting that money roll into the portfolio, and then buy more stocks and compound that dividend snowball. So if you enjoyed this type of video, drop me a comment down below. I'm going to keep this one really short, really sweet, hoping that everyone really enjoyed this particular view of my portfolio and getting to see what type of income it did produce for the first 3 months of 2022. So far, as you can see, the portfolio has held up very well. It's been a roller coaster, up and down, hitting highs, dropping down, significant amounts, going from, 36,000 up to literally going $40,000 down in the course of just a week, and then rolling right back up. It's a roller coaster. What's not is the dividend income. That is always going up. And unless you sell something, or unless they cut the dividend, it's always going to be going up. So it's something to keep in mind. It's something that really helps motivate me to see this type of money coming into the portfolio and seeing this money compound and get bigger and bigger. And I'm really excited to be able to reinvest this money each quarter. And I'm hoping that all of you will enjoy getting to see what that money is going to do and how it's going to grow for the next 3 quarters of 2022. So even if the market stays flat, this earned dividend income is going to continue to keep going up, because I'm going to put more money into the portfolio, and the dividends are going to keep buying additional cash flow as the year progresses. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. We are getting new subscribers all the time, and I want to try to add a little bit more content and a little bit more value with the tools that I have to show what the portfolio is doing, how it works, and why it helps keep me motivated and keeps me wanting to keep investing money constantly into the portfolio. Thank you very much again for watching. I will be coming back at you with a weekly portfolio review for the first week ending April, as well as the book club. We're going to have the video coming out for that probably near the end of this week. Have a great week. Be safe out there, and always keep investing. Dividend Doggo signing out.